What up, this your boy TTR here with thoughts, talks, and reaction. Definitely a thoughts already after, based off of wrestling recently, especially this past episode of Raw we just saw, and what's been going on since WrestleMania build up as well too. We are definitely gotta be in a bizarre war era of wrestling right now. You might call it a BWWE right now. Bizarre World Wrestling Entertainment, because what in the entire fuck is up with the crowd? It was crazy enough that the European crowd was acting the way they acted as well too. They was booing the hell out of Bianca. They almost booed for Cody, boo Cody and cheer for Cena, but at least they wasn't like too bad. But they was booing Cena as the poll was and root for Cody. They love Cody and all that as well too. But it was bad nice going Bianca Belair and then get them out and cheer for the folks that's supposed to heal. Then come the Vegas crowd. The Vegas crowd almost got bizarre. Like even though the match was Cena versus Cody, they was booing Cody. First they was cheering Cody and booing Cena. Then it was vice versa for a while as well too. I'm thinking maybe it's like the Rock and versus Hogan situation as well too. And then earlier they booing Bianca and everything. You know, she was nothing. She has done not a single thing to heal all that. I think most person that did most of the heal stuff was Rhea, in my opinion. And then we thought it was over then too. Then WWE, then Monday Night Raw last week with this whole thing with Seth and everything. He did came up condescending as well too. They thought he saw a boo, and then they cheered for CM Punk and Roman when he came out and all that. And not to mention, they started to cheer for Dominic by all people right now. Remember, he was getting the crazy boos. Now he's getting cheered. And then all of a sudden. Then this whole past episode of Monday Night Raw, I don't know what kind of nonsense this crowd was on in Kansas City. They were cheering for Seth and Braun right now. I guess Braun was doing it for a while, but you would thought with Braun turning the heel and along with Heyman, he would start getting boos again. Nah, he's still booing, cheering him away. He's still singing along Seth Rollins' situation. But at least they are kind of cheering for Roman and CM Punk still, but there's that. And then they barely booed Becky when she made her explanation. And almost like they was about to bizarre word to mess out of the Becky and Lyra Valkyrie situation by cheering for Becky and booing Lyra almost, but they almost did, but it just Lyra didn't get as strong as a cheer as Becky, which didn't sound right. Then most likely they got articles saying they proud of dominate. Let me find an article I got. And somebody's like my comment, like at this point they might as well hope they're looking to turn this man face soon, because it's low-key confusing crowd. Especially they just came from years of booing this man. They all of a sudden they cheer for him. What's up with that? Hold on a second. Let me find that post real quick. But then it didn't take it down. Okay, I found this from Let's Talk Wrestling. Dominic has revealed that the real plan for him to run straight to the back after winning the internet as a heel, but Triple H told him to go back to the ring with celebrate the fans after hearing the overall positive reaction. So, unless they turn this man babyface soon, that don't sound right either. Isn't your folks on Twitter saying the same thing, like what's going on? And then what's still the deal is this last segment of Raw this fall we just literally watched with Seth Rollins, Braun Break, with Seth trying to persuade Sammy to join them and all that as well. He refused and told him to go to hell. Had a match with Braun, and Braun was literally destroying this man with multiple spears, and the crowd was screaming one more time, and cheering for Sammy to get a stomp too. Well, I'm like, what is going on? And you got folks in the group saying we must be in the hero era of wrestling, or what, or if somebody said the best comment, I said, smart wrestling fan has ruined wrestling. And I agree. I get that you can root for it, but at this point, if they're going to do that, what's the point of having the face and heel alignment system at all? What's the point of having face and heels to begin with? What's the point? If you're going, if the crowd going to cheer anyone, they're going to have some dickhead and say, "Oh, face and heels for children." What the maturity got to do with that either? Like, what the age and maturity got to do with that too? Like, what's up with that? Like, that's too many people that came in my head saying that grow up, root for the hills, or heel, only children face root for faces and boo the hills. I'm like, what the age? What that got to do with age? I never understood that. One, I had to find a good Bizarro World picture, but yeah, we're definitely in Bizarro World wrestling. If you're not familiar with Bizarro World, pretty much bad is good and good is bad in the Bizarro World. If you ever read the comics or watched the episode of anything to do with Bizarro World, including Teen Titan, bad is good and good is bad in that world. That's what it looked like wrestling right now. Like, and they would say this is like in the anti-hero. No, it is. No, it wasn't. It's more so anti-hero, edgier baby faces, and then the traditional baby faces. Not everybody room for the hit straight up villains. No, man. You already was on the verge of that anyway. With a lot of these fans saying this hill's right, this hill right, that hill right, like the KO right, the Drew McIntyre situation, and all of that as well too. Some even sided with Naomi and all this, and they probably gonna side with Becky with her little promo as well too about Bayley. Who knows? Even some of the one way some of them side with some of the wrestlers in AEW too. Like, I'm like, what the hell is going on with wrestling? It's like I'm almost afraid to stay a fan. I mean, I must stay a fan, be a fan, but I'm about to be just in neutral corner, not root for a damn body to play safe. Because I'd be damn anybody try to say I have any kind of association with a bad guy villain. I'm just say that for sure though, because I'm just saying, like, what are we? Is it just the crowd, different certain crowds? I mean, or what? I don't know, but one person said it best. Smart crowd has definitely ruined wrestling, because the storyline is a certain wrestler supposed to be healed and all this, but them cheering booing doesn't resonate or anything. Like, I said this plenty of time before. It's like these wrestlers damn near gotta kill to commit murder to get heat, and that's barely doing the E. Like I said, John Moxley damn near commit murders a few times to get heel heat, and it somewhat work, but at the same time you got still all you guys are the ones who love heat and enjoying it. But I doubt WWE go that far to give somebody some heat, but at the same time, I would not be surprised if that's how far they got to go to get some heat, because we're in a very confusing era as well too. And of course, they got folks saying Cena as a heel's right as well too. So yeah, at this point, we are in an era. I don't know if no matter how much we're trying to avoid it, it's true with some folks saying that if Cena turn heel, we all turn heel. I'm not turning heel. I don't give a fuck. I refuse. All right? It's bad enough. Like, I'm trying to prove that not all kids who got bullied or whatever got to go to the dark side. No, I want to keep trying to prove that the best way I can. But at the same time, it's going to be a fight to prove that there's people still who can live long enough to still see himself as a good guy, and prove that quote that damn whoever, Joker, Two-Face, whoever the fuck said that quote, to live long enough, you die here with a little disease of the villain. Whoever did that damn quote, I want to prove that shit so wrong. It's not even funny at this point. But at this point, it's starting to be harder and harder, but I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. So comment down below. I know you probably on my case for rambling, but at the same time, if you've been seeing what's going on with WWE, wrestling, especially with WWE, you may enjoy it. You may be bored, but you may be like me and scratching your head about this, because as much you can root for who you want to, at the same time, it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole face and heel dynamic in wrestling. Like, what's the point of having it if they're going to root for who they want to root for. Just be honest. Other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.